Hi guys, today's video is all about Excel real-time questions. The data which I pick, it's not real. It's a kind of a fictitious data, but the things which we learn, the concept which we learn, they are real time. Okay, and the four things which I mentioned in it's Excel referencing. You will see extensively, like how do we use the Excel references plus VLOOKUP with match and VLOOKUP with text functions, index match, and some text function problem. Okay, so this is today agenda, and let's see the scenario number one. In this scenario we have I do have a mobile number, and I have some 5 outputs, like 1 2 3 or 5 random outputs, and this is a transaction ID and all. Okay, this is a very simple tabular data, if you see. And let's say the interviewer asks us, like can you go on the next sheet. If you see, there's a mobile number. Okay, and it's a kind of it's a solution, but let me hide this. Okay, so it's a real-time scenario. Like if the interviewer will ask you, could you please apply a VLOOKUP on this and just get me the output of which is mentioned in the test 1 case, which is output 1. Let's say if I tell you to do this, the output 1, how would you do? Here is my output 1. So let's see whether we will be able to resolve or not. I simply apply VLOOKUP. I go on this sheet. Okay, and I go on simply select the complete table array the complete table, and I want it's 1 2 3, so on a third column, and another exact match, so I just press simply 0. What happened, guys? If I'm trying to see, it's n, but why? If you go and see, if you go just simply by searching this particular number on this sheet, you will find it's there. Okay, but why Excel is not able to recognize this number? What is the issue? So let's see. If you notice one thing, like here I have the numbers, and here there's some green line kind of a thing is there. Okay, and it's, if you go, number stored as text, something like this. That means these numbers are, they are not numbers. If you go and see the number format, okay, they are actually converted into text. So, and the numbers, if you go on solution, they are actually journal. This is a by default. So if I convert this data into journal, will this problem resolve? Let's see. I select the whole table and I press Ctrl 1, and I convert the whole data into normal. Now let me go and selecting as a solution. What is the issue? Think for a while. Now let's see the solution. Okay, so what I'm going to do, like I have a number and there is a text. So what I have to do, the approach, how can you approach this problem? I simply use, first of all, choose the simple VLOOKUP function is there. Okay, then what I am going to do, I am going to apply the text function, which is left function. If you don't know left function, I will tell you later in the same tutorial. Be worry. In left function, what you used to do, it will simply select the text, and I want 10 character from here. Okay, and I choose it. Now my task is, now I have the my table, my lookup. By that I can going to match the table. Okay, and again I'm going on test one table completely, and I choose this time this 3. Okay, and output 1, so I didn't select the whole table, I just simply select 3, and what I want, the exact match. Let's see. So this is the approach number 1. Okay, you can reach the solution, and I'm showing you the approach number 2. Instead of selling a solution, let's say approach 1, and there is a approach 2 also to solve this problem. Earlier what we used to do, we have this is a table, so what we used to do in this formula, we simply convert our mobile number, which are journal, we convert it into text function, so that our lookup criteria, which is in text, so it will match both the things, and it will match the particular string and get the result what I want. Okay, solution number 2, approach number 2 is what is the approach? You have to go on test case 1 and simply select the whole table, and you have to press from the keyboard text to column. Okay, and the shortcut key is it's Alt A and E. Let me show you. Alt A E. Let me finish. And if you see, my all the text numbers converted into number. Okay, now this is approach 1, and in approach 2 we will see, like in approach C, the format of our cell I completely converted, so I don't have to go and apply the len thing in between, the left function in between. So I have to convert my particular number into a string, then it will match the criteria. Okay, so this is the second thing which I show you. If I simply apply right now Vlookup, test case 1, let's see. So these are the two approaches I show you right now. So guys, as far as now we have seen both the approaches to tackle this problem, where we have converted our number into string or text, and our text into number or number. Okay, so we have seen both approaches to solve this, to approach this problem. How do we approach? Okay, so and the second thing which I am going to show you, it's about like if our interviewer say, like if we go and test case 1, we have 3 tables, we have 6 tables completely, and this is our the main table, this is our primary table, table where we track all the things. So if you see here, we have a output number 1 2 3 4 5. Let's say interviewer asks us, could you please give me the output 2 and the output 5. Let's see. Vlookup, simply apply Vlookup and go on test case 1 and 4 and 0. Okay, does it the right way? and if I go on again on Vlookup, okay, I get the result very easily. But think for a while, if you have 100 tables, then it's very tedious to do this kind of a task. Okay, then how do you approach this problem? How do you tackle this? Let me show you. Okay, so output. So let me show you. We have to simply apply the Vlookup. Okay, I have choose this particular cell by the lookup and go and choose my table array. I choose my complete table. Okay, and I fix my complete table. Okay, and after I going to apply till now to you have understood very easily, like it's a lookup value which is a column in which which is mentioned in this table, which is already in this table, and the lookup table, this is a lookup table. Okay, the complete table. And let me move on the solution sheet, which is here. In this sheet, what I'm going to do, instead of what you used to do in simply applying the column number, column name, what I'm going to do, I simply apply one formula which is called match function. What does this match function do? This match function simply give us the column number. Okay, whenever we change the whenever we change our column name, it will change and this column name is there in the table, so it will change the accordingly, it will change the column number accordingly. Okay, so let's see, this is my output. This is a criteria 1 in this header, and I'm going to select my whole complete headers. Let me press the exact what I want. I want the exact match. If you see 0, and after I'm going to apply true for 0 in Excel and 1 for proximate match. So let me press 0. Okay, here I get the answer. But if I'm going to apply it here, it shows NA. Okay, that means there is something wrong with this formula. Is that so? Let's see. In this formula, if you look, if you know about the references, so references are not up to mark here. Okay, if you see, I have fixed this my complete table, which is my table array table, which I completely get fixed. But what I want you to look here in match functions. So when I drag this when I drag it on left or right, it doesn't matter. Okay, but I'm going to when I drag this formula here. Okay, but this formula doesn't work. And if I simply write output 5 here, sorry, it's output, now the value is coming, then what is the reason? Okay, and if I write output 2, now the formula is working, then there is something wrong with the formula? No, the formula is truly correct. Then where is the issue? So let me show you. In this formula, if you see, here's a lookup value which is completely correct. It is our table array, in column index number we have to fix something. First of all, when we this is a column, like if you see when I move this thing here, if you see my column number also got changed. Let me unhide this for a while. Unhide this. Okay. So if you see here, instead of my column in this output number 2, my column number is A, and in output number 5 my columns becomes B. So what I have to do to fix the if when I drag the formula, it will not change the, if you see on the top, these are our column numbers like A, B, C, D, and these are our rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I want, my formula should not change the column number. Okay, so in my columns I have to fix, in my column I have to fix A2. The first thing we have to fix my column. Okay, and when I change this here till here, if you see, the values are coming very easily. Okay, that means formula is going to be corrected. Okay, now second thing, when I drag this formula, if you see very closely here in this match criteria, my J1 is my header column. Okay, now let me drag this formula. If you see in this formula, yes, my columns are still fine, no issue with the formula, but values are also coming. Then you may think the formula is absolutely right, there is no problem with the formula, just simply drag and get the answer. Why you're not doing it? So in that thing we have to look here. In match function again we have to go column index number. Here we have to, if you see, instead of becoming J1, which is our table header name, which is a table header name, if we which is a table header name, it's keep on changing, it's getting below. Will it write? No, it won't be right at all. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to fix, if you see here J2, if you come here it's become J3. It is not correct at all, man. Okay, so what I have to do, we have to come here simply, and in J1, in match criteria, we have to fix our row. So our row not should be changed. Okay, our row shouldn't be changed, and our the complete table which is matching the complete table, it shall also it won't be moved from the column or from row, from anywhere at all. Okay, here is the match criteria. I have applied the dollar sign which is just before the column, before the row number 1, and I don't want to I want to fix this JKL, it doesn't matter, because whatever my requirement is there just to fix the column. So I just apply the dollar sign just before my column, before my row number 1. Okay, here is my row, the row number 1 I have to apply, where my table is going to be tracked. If I simply drag and look, all the values are coming very easily. Okay, and if I change the output number, let's say if I change this table data number 3, Look, the whole data is being changed very easily. And if you do match this, like whether my data is corrected or not, let's see. It's 78367. It's 78367. That means my data is all correct at all. Okay, there is no issue with that. And there is another way where you can verify the details. Let's leave it. And there's one more thing I like to tell you. Like, instead of output, if I write OUT out TUT TUT and 2, then once you enter the wrong header, table header name, it will not give you the correct result. So make sure you enter the correct table name. You know, the Excel is not case sensitive, so if you mention if you mention the letters in output in 1 or 2, and if you write in small letter, doesn't matter. Okay, so we have tackle our both test case 1. This is our completed. Okay, so guys, this is the end of our part 1, in which you have seen some of the Excel references, VLOOKUP and next match. Okay, I hope you agree with this. So it's just the end of this this part 1 tutorial, and from part 2, where we tackle this text problem, in which we have to fetch the particular text from a particular string. But before that, we'll see some of the functions, like all those how to use them in practical manner. Okay, so thank you so much guys for your patience. Have a nice day.